everybody here. Bear with me. So tired. Like I said, sorry about the heat. Go live in the heat. Must be. No. All right. I'm not. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to currently. This is a new mic for me, so please bear with me. I apologize. I apologize. We will get through all of this craziness. Okay, is it any better? Is it better? I hope it's better. I am so sorry, guys. Again, this is a new mic. Out. And yeah, so. All right. I need to go through the. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Hopefully you can hear me now. Hopefully the music's okay. All right. I'm going to go through the chat. Hello, ladies. Creepy Tale. The studios. Good to stream with me. Stories. Good to see. Evil Outcast. Thank you. Thank you for your ex. Good to see you. Stash. Thank you for helping me with my audio. Good to see you. Thank you. Up with me. I do. No, I'm on top of my, unfortunately. Well, that is very, very unfortunate. I'm not 100% sure what is going on. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the stream. I'm going to switch to backup mic, and then I will be back, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and stop, and I'll restart. All right, guys. You are still with me. I hope you can hear me. Let me know if this sounds okay. Hoping that it does. This is my old mic, unfortunately, but it'll work okay. All right, guys. So very sorry about that. I hope that you guys can hear me okay. Amateur animations and amateur animator. It's good to see you. Yeah, I had some technical difficulties, so we're back in business though, so not an issue. Not an issue. All right. Ah! Hey, A Clock Strikes 3 is here. Yay! This story is for you. I mean, so funny story. But before we get started, this story kind of came out of a joke that I had made with Chronopasta and A Clock Strikes 3 that I should do a live stream and read the phone book. Now, obviously, I'm not going to read the phone book, but I did write a story for it. And this week I was going to have a story out, but unfortunately life gets in the way. So I thought, heck, you know what? I'm just going to do a live read. But we've got a couple more people. Hey, PA. All right. Well, I hope everybody is doing well this evening. I'm really glad you stuck with me through the technical difficulties. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get started if you guys are ready. You guys ready? Let me know in the chat if you guys are ready to get started. Ominous. Yeah, no actual phone book. Sorry. I know, how rude. Oh, rude. Also, bear with me. This is the first time I've done a live read, so this should be interesting, to say the least. Oh, hey, Baron. Good to see you. Alright, I have to stop watching the chat or I will be very distracted. Other things. Alright. So this story I have titled If I Read the Phone Book. Written and my computer hates me this evening, so I can start the story over. All right. Hopefully this dang audio will stop giving me hell. Okay, is this better? Gosh dang it, this computer. No, I'm reading it. Hush, Baron. Hopefully you can hear me okay? Oh, I can see you, Baron. Oh, I can. Okay, sorry. I have absolutely no idea what's going on with everything. Okay, I'll start over. My sincerest apologies for this absolutely shit show of a live stream. We can all laugh about it later. It'll be fine. Okay. All right. Everything sound okay? The computer is not betraying me anymore. Meh. Life happens. All right. Gonna start again. Hopefully this will be okay. All right. My sister and I share a 2-bedroom apartment in the city. We both knew we needed to get out of our parents' house, but couldn't afford to do it separately on our own. She and I are lucky, though. We are practically best friends as well as siblings. So living with her was easy. Our apartment was close to campus as well as work, so we always had an easy walk to and from where we needed to be. Life was pretty wonderful on our own until the pandemic hit. At first, we thought it was a joke, like the swine flu had been, so we carried on with our everyday lives. It wasn't until we got locked down that things started getting weird. The first few days of the pandemic lockdown weren't too bad. We baked banana bread, attempted making sourdough bread, failed miserably, and played board games together. Because we had such conflicting schedules, the forced pause helped us get even closer as siblings. It gave us a real opportunity to breathe for the first time since moving out on our own. After several weeks, school and work had completely stopped for both of us, so we were beginning to struggle to find things to do. We tried art projects but lost interest easily. Then we tried more baking, but the COVID-19 was creeping in on us rapidly. One day, we decided we'd really take it to the next level and read the Phonebook. You heard me right. The dang Phonebook. Somehow, our apartment building had provided them to everyone. Waste of money, I thought. But at this point, I was desperate for anything to pass the time. Grabbing the white pages, I began at the A's and worked down from there. Robert Abernathy, Marvin Adams, Vicky Bates, Charlotte Bauer. I even came across Batman. See Adam West. I worked my way through the pages, going through most of the alphabet until I got to the M's. David Markson. David Markson. David Markson! Okay, I really need to go to bed, I said out loud. By then, it was close to 1 a.m., so I closed the Phonebook and set it on the coffee table. I could barely keep my eyes open, but I had successfully burned through another day in quarantine. The sun was barely peeking over the horizon as my phone started to ring on the nightstand, waking me from my already restless slumber. There was no name or number on the caller ID, so I pressed ignore and rolled back over. Scam callers were just going to have to wait. The phone rang again with the same unknown ID. This must be important if we were going to keep calling this early. Groggily rolling back over, I grabbed the phone and grumpily said, "Hello?" Holding the phone to my ear, I listened carefully to see if I could hear anything breathing. Breathing. Not just any breathing. The breath was like that of a large beast. I shake my head trying to wake up and press the phone closer to my ear. "Hello?" I ask again, only to be met by the same breathing. I waited for a few moments to see if the person would reply before hanging up in annoyance. Now awake with no chance of falling back to sleep. Right? Please? Now awake with no chance of falling back to sleep. Apologies, I have notifications on. Let's try this again. Now awake with no chance of falling back to sleep, I rolled out of bed and headed to the kitchen to start making coffee. I knew I wouldn't be able to go back to sleep after what I had heard. I knew this pandemic was starting to get to people, but making caged animals breathe into the phone was a bit much. The smell of coffee drifted my way, distracting me from my thoughts. After doing normal morning routine of breakfast and coffee, I headed to the shower to start another day stuck at home. Several hours went by as my sister and I played board games to pass the time. In the middle of a game of Parcheesi, my phone by my side began to ring. The student library I had picked up, working in the Let's try this again. The student library I had been working at, calling to let me know that I could come pick up my final check for the hours I had worked prior to the lockdown, and to pick up my furlough paperwork I had filed with unemployment. I was almost jumping for joy to be able to leave the house for something other than food and necessities. As I knew my sister was restless as I was, I asked her to join me, as it was only a 10-minute walk and the weather was nice. Strolling past the small cafes and local hangouts that were now closed, I was reminded of brighter times. I was hoping the library had some light to shine on whether they may be heading back to work, or if I even still had my student job anymore. When we arrived and walked up to the receptionist area, I was greeted by the head librarian. Fortunately, she had nothing but bad news for me as she handed me my last check and paperwork. She told me that someone would be in touch as soon as they had more information, but as it stood, I was unemployed. Walking through the door back at home, with my head hanging low in disappointment, I noticed the phone book on the coffee table. There was a black substance oozing out of it and sticking to the table as the puddle got bigger. Thinking I had spilled my soda from earlier, I quickly jumped into action before I could ruin the table further. Pulling up the phone book and seeing the slime-like substance, my phone in my pocket began to ring again, startling me. Same unknown caller ID. I answered irritated. "Hello? Are you going to say something this time?" Again, there was a heavy growling breath, and this time he answered me. "You dare speak my name, child." I was deep in my slumber when I was aroused from the thrice speaking my name. As I have been hibernating for some time now, you can imagine that I'm very hungry. "I'm not sure what you're talking about, but this isn't funny. Stop calling me." Oh, this is no joke, my dear. The substance you see leaking from the phone book you are holding is the essence of who I am. I need someone to speak my name in order for me to be released to prey on fresh hosts. I'll be seeing you soon. With that, the line went dead. My face turned as white as a ghost, and the wind was knocked out of me. I collapsed to the ground as my sister attempted to catch me. "Blake, oh my God, Blake, what just happened?" my sister said to me as she frantically ran over to me. "Riley, someone on the other end of the phone, they were coming for me. It sounded so real. Then it felt as someone punched me in the gut." I knew that the conversation had happened, It was like it had happened in a dream instead of reality. I couldn't wrap my head around the creature seeking me out. For what purpose? Something must have been wrong with me. I could still feel a heavy presence pushing down on me. All I wanted to do was fall asleep, but I was afraid if I fell asleep, I may never wake back up. We need to get you over to the couch. Can you crawl there? Riley asked. Yes, I can. I just have to take it slow. Riley sat with me for a long time as we talked about how I was feeling and what had happened. My sister was always so kind to me, even when I didn't deserve it. She always kept such a watchful eye on me, and now more than ever I was grateful for it. At this moment I was scared, but thanks to Riley I wasn't alone. The heavy feeling was starting to lift, and I was able to breathe again, but the sinking feeling never left me. I had a feeling that this wasn't a dream. I had a feeling that this thing would be coming for me. I had managed to get myself into bed and told Riley she was okay to leave me alone. Only one of us needed to suffer from no sleep tonight. I laid my head on the pillow, and I stared at the ceiling. After several hours, I could feel my eyes begin to get heavy as I finally drifted off to sleep. The imagination can do crazy things to our minds. It can take us to distant places our waking minds cannot. I began to dream the sweetest of dreams, which was soon replaced by nightmares. In my dream state, I was lying in a bed in the middle of the dark room, with no other furniture around. It was peaceful and quiet. A thick fog began to roll in as a figure of a well-dressed man approached my side. With the flick of a match, he lit a candle he was holding. The flickering candlelight revealed the man's horrid face. With a menacing grin from ear to ear, he began to whisper, "Thank you for releasing me." Not another word came from his mouth as he turned and walked away. Paralyzed in fear, I attempted to force myself to wake up. Shaking my head and wrestling myself awake, my eyes shot open as a rough, wet tongue slithered its way up the side of my face. I was met with the face of a bloodthirsty beast that had long horns and a sour disposition. I could feel its every breath as it continued to size me up for its dinner. I had read about these creatures in a book of lore. This was a Wendigo, a creature that had once been a man, a wealthy but greedy man that at one point had turned to cannibalism of his mates to survive. This must have been who I had seen in my dreams. The creature opened his mouth wide and sunk its teeth into my throat. The sharp points tore away at my flesh and opened up the artery in my neck. I could feel as the creature tore away the flesh in my neck and it stretching beyond its limits before finally tearing completely away. Blood began to gush down the back of my throat. Panic started building in my chest as I began to suffocate in my own blood. The final blow was given as the creature reached its hand into my chest, ripped out my heart. The last thing I remember was the menacing growl of the creature, as it had finally found its first prey after years of hibernation. I had many plans for my life after this pandemic was over. I was going to finish college, settle into a career, find a life partner, and possibly have a child of my own. I thought of Riley as my eyes went black and my soul left my body. She would be alone in the world without me. I could only hope that the creature didn't go for her next and was satisfied with me. I guess I'll never know. All right. That is my story. I have missed most of the chat, so I'm going to go back through it. What did you guys think? How was it? Was it okay? Ominous, you didn't jinx anything. Alright, thank you, Evil Outcast. Thanks for coming. Hello, Nightmarish Tales. How are you? I absolutely apologize for the technical difficulties, but thanks for sticking around with me, guys. Hey! Yeah, find your phone book and definitely burn it now. So I thought if you guys wanted to hang out for a little bit, we could hang out. If you have any questions for me or anything that might be coming up, we can definitely chat and hang out. Definitely down to do that. I'm gonna butcher this. Hey, Magnetar? Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope to do more readings. It's been a bumpy couple of weeks. So I want to talk a little bit about what's going to be coming up in the future. And if you guys have anything that you want to hear or have any suggestions, I'm definitely open. So tonight was definitely a short minute plan, but I will definitely be narrating this and actually putting it out as a real video. So if anybody wants to go back and just hear the story about the live stream and the chaos that ensued, they can go ahead and do that. I know I should really read the phone book. So I'll be doing that. I've got a collab coming up. I'm hoping to get it out. And then I'm going to be doing some writing for Valentine's Day, as well as just any future stuff. I'm hoping to do more live streams, live reads, stuff like that. So Dave asks, what is your favorite thing about narration? You know, just like the read, it's so much fun to kind of get into character and read your story and bring it to life in a way that you can't necessarily bring it to life when you read it in your head. Or you can change a story into what you believe or what you perceive of your story. So that is definitely something I love about narration. Being able to kind of go to another place with it is a lot of fun. Yeah, I know. I thought about getting a phone book. One of my author friends sent me. Hold on. I'm not sure if I'll find it. Yeah, it's on Twitter somewhere. The phone book is where phones are made. Yeah. Yeah, it's really crazy. I'm from the generation that still had phone books, and they were really thick. And we had them on, you know, you had the phone on the wall with a cord. Really strange, I know. Now we have these crazy machines that we keep in our hands all the time. What is something Dave asks, what is something silly that scares you? I mean, it doesn't take much. I'm a pretty jumpy person. It doesn't take much to like scare me. My mom does it frequently to me. I'm absolutely terrified of heights, and I think that that's silly only because a lot of people will do skydiving and other stuff like that, and it just scares me half to death. So I think that's something, I think it's silly. But yeah, I'm super jumpy. It takes nothing to just scare me. Hey, Mermaid Devil, good to see you. Do you use map? I don't, but I used to. I used to print out map quests and use them, but now I plug my phone in and it's got navigation into the car, and it's I'm not even sure how we functioned without screens in our cars and iPhones that plug into them. I don't know how we got here. Ask Jeeves. Oh my gosh. Something that's supposed to be scary that you you know, some horror movies. There are some horror movies that I have just laughed all the way through. I think it's called Mama. That one I laughed all the way through. I'm terrible. Sometimes I am terrible to watch a horror movie with because I laugh through them. I think it's my coping mechanism. What else do I? Horror movies, yeah. Haunted houses, I'm worse. Because I will go around at a haunted house and be like, I know you're there. I know you're there. I know you're there. Again, I think it's my coping mechanism more than anything. You don't want to take me anywhere. I am seeing, Amateur, I am seeing your chat's okay as far as I know. If you've asked a question, ask it again, and then hopefully I'll see it. P-Stash, I'm definitely with you. Like, that fear of falling and hurting myself, that's really scary too. Or like being in a plane and not having any control over it falling, that scares me half to death. That lack of control scares me. Dave, MapQuest. Yeah. I mean, we drive around now with our phones in our hand. Does that count? What's something mundane that I'm afraid of? Oh, wait, I have no idea. Really afraid of much? I don't know. Ah, T-Stash. I can get behind this one. What's your favorite horror franchise or movie? So, I am a huge Rob Zombie fan. I love his work. I think they're all wonderful. Pretty much, there's really not been a movie that I've seen that he's done that I hated. 31's the only one I tried to get into, and only got about 30 minutes into it and hated it. The Rob Zombie is top for me. Devil's Rejects is by far my favorite horror movie in his arena. But I am such a huge sucker for Happy Death Day. I could watch those movies a million times. I think I've watched them a million times. They're so silly, but they're so good. They're like my guilty pleasure. I love them. A reoccurring nightmare. So here's the thing. So I've said a million times, but I am a psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive empath. And so I channel a lot of people's stuff. I channel a lot of ghost stuff. I'm pretty sure I possibly leave my body sometimes. So I have really bizarre dreams all the time. I have very graphic dreams all the time. I don't necessarily always remember them, but they're always somebody else's dream. Sometimes they're mine, not always. I don't necessarily have one that reoccurs all the time. No, not that I can think of, actually. But yeah, I have pretty vivid dreams. I do make sure that I keep office hours, though, for ghosts. Not my favorite thing for them to come visit all the time. Was there ever a oh, I've got a good one. So Amateur asks, was there ever a non-horror kid show that scared you as a kid? E.T. E.T. scared me absolutely half to death. There's something about I think it's the beginning scene where they're running through the field. Petrified me as a child. To this day, I still will not watch E.T. I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. But yeah, E.T. really, got me pretty hard. Yeah, see, Dave knows what's up. Yeah, Ominous knows that I really love those movies. You know, actually the horror movie that got me the most when I was a kid was Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Gosh, I think it was maybe 6 or 7. And I remember standing behind my dad as he was sitting in his recliner watching the movie. And I wasn't supposed to be watching it. That was a big no-no. And I remember sitting there and watching it. And by the end, oh my gosh, I had nightmares for days. I don't think I ever told my parents. I think it took me till I was much older to tell my parents that I had done it. Because it was such a naughty thing to do. Watch scary movies when my parents didn't let me. Hey, Nero, good to see you. What else? Event Horizon got me. I think I was in like middle school age, so I was maybe, I don't know, 10 or 12. And I remember watching Event Horizon and trying to go to bed, and oh gosh, that one got me too. It was one of those I did not sleep, and I think I had nightmares for days about that one. Yeah, that one really got me. I think if I went back and watched it now, I'd been like, what? Ever. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Oh my gosh, if that's really a movie, OA, send it to me. I've heard of, so Amateur asks, have you ever heard of the horror movie Jack Frost? I have heard of it. I have not seen it. So sadly, I'm this sad little creature that lives under a rock and never sees anything. So, I swear I'm gonna sit and watch movies. I swear I will. So if I do, I'll let you know, for sure. T-Stash. Rated R movies growing up were a have to, according to my dad. Oh no. Oh no. 13 Ghosts. That was a good one. I liked that movie. I still like that movie. That's another like guilty pleasure, like brain candy horror movie for me. I liked that one. That was good. What else? What is this Killer Tomatoes thing? Now I need to look it up. Oh my gosh. Would somebody DM it to me? Scooby-Doo and the 13 Ghosts. The guy that played Shaggy was in 13 Ghosts. Really funny. I liked this is such a dumb kids movie, but I liked the Scooby-Doo movie that was, oh gosh, what is that movie that's they're on an island? Oh, it'll come to me my sleepy watch. Shoot, I don't remember. Anyways, I thought that was super cute. I think to this day, I think it's super cute. Other movie. So I'm like a huge sucker for not just horror movies, but action movies and drama movies too. But I really love a good kids movie. Gosh, when did 13 Ghosts come out? High school movie? I saw Zombie Island. Zombieland. I liked that movie. I haven't seen the second one, but I liked the first one. That was dope. I liked that one. Zombie. Was it Zombieland? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah. So I want to talk a little bit about stories and stuff that you guys might want to see or in the future of the channel. So I'm definitely going to be writing a Valentine's Day one, but I'm trying to branch out just a smidgen more. But I'm not 100% sure which direction I want my stories to go. I've got, you know, some ideas for like Glitch in the Matrix ones. Gosh, like a camp out horror story, stuff like that. But I am so open to some suggestions if you guys have any. Yeah, the tropical island one. All right, that's what I'm Googling it. I must know. This says Scooby-Doo. There's no other title. Sadly, there's no other title. I feel like there was, but maybe I'm wrong. Nope. This is Scooby-Doo the movie. I'm pretty sure that's the one where they go to the island, though. Yeah, that's what IMDb says. I mean, doesn't Satan always file your tax return? You're a sucker for stories involving diners, rest stops, and malls. All right. Take notes. Adam, do me a favor. Can you write some of this down for me? Because I don't know where my notebook stuff is right now. Yeah, I'm thinking... I have an idea for Glitch in the Matrix one. I'm thinking a campsite one. Which is kind of like a rest stop, sort of, kind of. It could digress into something like that. Valentine's Day is going to be a sweetheart's dance. You are writing down diners, rest stops, and malls, please. So, also... The space kook, huh? It's so funny the things that scare us. It really is. So I'm also thinking about gaming. And I kind of want to get your guys' take on gaming here on the channel versus possibly starting a second channel for gaming. Now, I do a lot of my gaming on Twitch. That's where I'm at majority of the time. But I would really like to branch out and do some stuff for YouTube. So, I won't necessarily always be doing horror gaming. Although I do like horror games, I don't necessarily want to always do those. There are so many games in the world, and I would like to play all of them. So, how do you guys feel about games being on this channel? That's, you know, strictly narration right now, versus starting a second channel. Thoughts, feelings? What games? I am thinking right now, I have Detroit Become Human. I'm thinking about playing. I play WoW quite a bit, and that would be just like totally chill streams while I'm playing WoW. Possible Minecraft. What else do I have? I mean, I don't even play games like Among Us or Phasmophobia. Probably not Among Us. I have some... and my own personal issues with Among Us that I'm kind of a little on the fence about doing. I don't know. I mean, there's all kinds of games. I could play Borderlands. I can play Far Cry. I have Resident Evil I'm going to hopefully get into soon. So I have a ton of options beyond that. I'm kind of the sky's the limit on games. So I'm just, my biggest concern is keeping it here or not. Only the most professional gaming from Frightmare. Only the best. Oh. Aw, thanks, amateur. That makes me feel good. Thank you. True, T-Stash. You've got a point. So this channel, it's your content. You post what you want. Yeah, I have kind of heard just around, like, some people say don't start a new channel. Yeah, Mario Kart. But some people have said not to, so I just kind of thrown around the idea. Yeah, you have a good point, Dave. I think maybe starting it here and then moving it over is a good thing. I'm such a small channel right now that I don't think it would matter. Hey, Coco, you're here. Canvas, yes. We should play Minecraft together, quite frankly. Watching you play the other night was cool, so. And I don't know what I'm doing, so. Yes, Mario Kart, I'm down. Coco, you're late. Rude. Just kidding. I think the narration went fine after I had some audio issues, of which I'm going to discuss with you when we're done and I can pick your brain, because my other mic totally bailed on me, so I'm on my old mic, actually, currently. But I think the narration went okay. People liked it-ish. Ashish, I think I'm saying that right. Good to see you. I'm sorry I didn't say hi earlier. You'll ruin everybody. That would be so much fun to do, like a narrator Mario Kart. Yeah. Gosh, I haven't played Mario Kart in so long. That would be so much fun. Hey, Christine, good to see you. He must have been. Oh, Coco, it's okay. Well, I think, yeah, I know me and Coco have both thrown this around about switching channels or not, so. I've never played Minecraft, and now that I have downloaded it, my son is like, all about it. Honest, I will play with you too. Stop it. Skyrim. You know, I've actually never played Skyrim before. Down to try it. Coco. You were summoned. Just the mere mentioning of it. Yeah, Dave, I'm a big WoW person. When I need to, like, just totally zone out, I'll play WoW. I love WoW. Olive. Oh, I can't pronounce that. Oh, heck. Singing City. I haven't heard of that one. No, don't Coco don't bully Coco. We love Coco. Oh, and Spooks left. Now you can bully Spooks. Please don't bully my mods. I love them all. You're one of those people, amateur, that gets intense while playing Mario Kart. That's so funny. Yeah, I haven't rage quit a game. No, that's not true. Hell Raid. Freaking Dying Light Hell Raid really makes me angry. I just can't beat it. I can't do it. I know, everybody keeps bringing up Dark Souls. I don't, yeah. No. Heckle away, Spooks. Oh, I love all of you. Play Dark Souls. Alright, maybe I will. Gravy, DM me, and maybe we can be battle friends, and maybe we can play. It'd be fun. Oh, maybe not. No, wait. Gravy's not playing. Ryan, I'm a liar. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who's playing WoW, damn it? Oh, Dave's playing WoW. We could be friends, too. Gosh, I used to play WoW a lot. I just recently got back into it, so I'm leveling up characters right now. You know, Dark Souls has ruined many controllers. Yeah, that happened. You're gonna tell me all the boss cheeses? That's funny. John, you're late. Alright, I forgive you. I'll have to check out Dark Souls. I really don't know a ton about it. Oh no, what is Geometry Dash? Gosh, I live under a damn rock. Dave, I am in Alliance, and I'm in Alaria, server I'm in. Got a horror community runes. Ominous. I'm pretty sure everybody else is angry. Yeah, I haven't. All right, that's it. Frightmare must play all the things. Get my ass in gear and play. What else is another game? I just, I think I want to do a lot more live streams. Although I love doing it. My schedule's been kind of insane lately. I've been trying to get a collab together for weeks. Time. Live streams are fun and easy. It'd be really cool to just play a game and hang out. I did love Devil May Cry. Oh, play that a lot back in the day. Borderlands will forever have my heart, though. I love that game. I'm gonna get Lady into Borderlands too fairly soon. I'm gonna make her stream it too. Wait, I'm gonna bully her into it. You know, Dave, I have Until Dawn, and I actually have thought about doing that as a solo play. Probably on Twitch right now because it's on my console. But I'd be down to play that if that's something you guys would want to watch. Like do a series or something like that. I could do. I think I can download to YouTube from my console, but I'm slightly concerned about that because my YouTube is kind of my like baby. Where Twitch is kind of just like, meh, I'm live. Here we go. We'll see. I don't know. I'm down to play Until Dawn. I do have that on my console, and I have not played it. I've seen other people play it. I have not actually played it. And what's cool about Until Dawn too is there are so many different endings, and every choice you make changes the game, which is so cool. Egg. I don't know that one. I know. We should play some Super Nintendo games, Sean. That would be fun. I kind of agree with you, Amateur. Handsome Jack was not the bad guy. He just is kind of an idiot. I miss Handsome Jack, man. I miss having Handsome Jack in Borderlands 3. I really do. Better do voice requests. Collabs getting. Yeah, are fun. I don't know. I just really want to take this channel to the next level. Again, I had technical difficulties with the mic, but I did a huge upgrade, so I really am hoping that I can get that working and really bring my sound quality up a lot. Embarrassing. But you gotta laugh through it, right? I'd be down to play Mortal Kombat. Innocent Unknown plays it all the time. I don't know much about Mortal Kombat. I remember playing it in an arcade. That's the last time I've ever played it. This is officially a gaming channel as of now. What about narrations, though? I'm still gonna do that. Don't you? Yeah, Mortal Kombat, gosh, no. It's been a long time since I played. I have not played I know the old school Mortal Kombat. Sure. Are there any games you guys would like to see beyond what you've said? Is there anything like, I mean, if there's something new coming out that I'm not aware of, let me know. I'm down to do that. Any stories you guys want to hear? I mean, I really haven't dived into like, dove into like classic creepypastas, anything like that. You know, any of that stuff I'm happy to jump into. I definitely think it's important to include subscribers in stuff and bring them into stuff because it's what you guys. I love Mortal Kombat because no one in my family can be. That's funny. Narrations are love. Narrations are life. Yeah. I do love narration. Don't get me wrong. I just kind of got into it. What are you divided on, Baron? Tell me. Tell me right now. Oh yeah, I'm happy to share it. All these mods. Nobody knows. I guess I should put my stuff below, but I'm horrible at this. Right now. Yeah, for sure. Check out my Twitch. I actually might stream. Got it. There's my Twitch. Yeah, I've actually been getting a lot of inspiration from watching Coco play classic pastas. So I'm like, maybe I should do it. Do you want to try any Paranormal Activity games? We're good and spooky. Sure. I mean, because Phasmophobia goes so well for me. I'm kind of a chicken. I'm trying to get better, but I'm kind of a chicken with that. Are you up to playing terrible games I run? I mean, I actually have a Sonic game on my console right now. Sonic it is. I think I'd eventually get into, like, you know, indie games or whatever. Until Dawn, huh? I was gonna start Resident Evil 7, but maybe I'll start Until Dawn instead. Gravy, absolutely. This is my email here. That's right. Yeah, so you can send me stories anytime. I'm absolutely down for submissions. I love when people send me stories. Yeah, anytime. Please send them my way. I would love to. Yeah, maybe I'll play Until Dawn now. I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna start Resident Evil 7. I started The Evil Within, but I'm stuck, and so I don't know if I'm. Sonic 06 was the worst game. Never played it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what Sonic I have. You missed everything, Fearsome. Just kidding. We did a live raid and then we're just chatting now. Or I did a live raid. Had some technical issues, but thank you, Spooks. I appreciate that. Petra, I'm gonna get to it. Or Canvas Studio, sorry. I had some personal stuff come up, so I'm working on it. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I'll get it up. I'm honestly stuck at the beginning of Evil Within, and it's just really dumb, and I got frustrated with it. And I was on a live stream too. Yeah, I'll probably. Yeah, I think I'm gonna abandon it, to be honest with you. There's like 5 billion other games, so that's the cool part. Yeah, Gravy, send me one of your stories. That'd be great. Oh. Alright, so T-Stash asks, okay, fighting games. Which is the best in your opinion? Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Smash Brothers, or Tekken? I'm gonna say Street Fighter. I played that game a lot when I was a kid. Mortal Kombat's cool, but Street Fighter was my jam. Yeah. I have not played the Portal games. No, I've seen them being played. I think I honestly probably watch Markiplier. We watch a lot of that in my house. I haven't actually played them. No. I kind of want to play this stupid game. Like, there was like a horror Pac-Man game that I thought about too. Thought that would be fun. Yeah, some of the indie games that are out there, I think those would be fun. Sure. Does anybody have a classic old school like Nintendo game or any that you guys really loved? Mine, I really love Donkey Kong. I played the crap out of that game. All right, Nero. I'm not sure if we'll be here, but thank you. I might actually end this and head over to Twitter. We'll see. Yeah, again, guys, I appreciate you dealing with my technical difficulties. I'm very happy to do a live reading for you guys. Appreciate you guys being here. The love and support I get from this community is just awesome. Silkworm. What's wrong with you? Oh, which Donkey Kong? I don't remember. The one, oh, I don't know. I don't remember now. I remember it had Diddy Kong. Oh, I don't remember. Ah, Metroid was amazing. God, I played Metro so much with my mom. I loved that game. Yeah. In the good old days. Giving away my age a little here. Oh, yeah. I played Oregon Trail too. Oh, gosh. I always killed everybody. Dysentery, mostly. I really liked, yeah. Donkey Kong was cool. Metroid was cool. Mario is always cool. We played Mario Maker a lot. Has anybody played Mario Maker? That shit's fun. Really like Mario Maker. It also is very rage-inducing. If you've ever played Mario Maker, it's extremely rage-inducing, but it's a lot of fun. I'm not much into the making of them, but I like seeing what other people do. I think it was Donkey Kong 2 Coco. Now that I think about it, I can't remember, but I think it might have been 2. That was a lot of fun. I loved Diddy Kong. Dave, I loved Oregon Trail, and now I live in Oregon and I'm trying not to die of dysentery. It's very tricky. You really have to be on your game or you're fucked. Oh, I always got everybody killed. I was terrible at that game. Sadly, never really played a lot of Zelda. I played a little bit. Yeah. Rubber Ross levels were insane. And I have watched, let's see, I've watched Game Grumps play them, I've watched Markiplier play them, and I've watched Rubber Ross play them. Yeah. I enjoy the rage. That I'm sure everybody else does. So DK2 has Diddy and the Blood. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to go look now. You know, I'm not sure why we all play rage levels. I think it's just to see how far we can push ourselves and then like get terribly angry. Yeah. I do it. Oh gosh, I do. I've actually, so T-Stash asks, favorite FNAF game? I've actually never played FNAF, but I've seen everybody else on the mother play it. The one, I like the classic first one. I think that's my favorite. The one where they're in the bedroom, and I can't remember which one that is my other favorite one. If I switch to Twitch, I'm either gonna play Resident Evil 7 or I'll play Until Dawn. I haven't decided yet, but I think I'm gonna stream. Phonebook. That scares me. I've never actually played FNAF. My son has. But those modes scare the shit out of me. Absolutely. FNAF 4, okay. That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking in my head, but I couldn't remember. Final Fantasy games. Not really. No. I played them when I was a kid, but not much. Dave, yeah, probably tonight. Feeling this evening. All right, guys. Well, speaking of, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. Again, I appreciate you coming and hanging out. Sorry again for the insane, stupid technical difficulties, but we got it worked out. If you want to find me here on Twitch, I'm going to give you the link one more time. I'll probably be over there in a little while. Oh! Fire! Alright, so here's my Twitch if you guys want to follow me. I'm also on Twitter, which I think most of you follow me on Twitter, but I'll bring it up anyway. Of course. Thanks for coming, Coco. I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys had fun. Like I said, I'm sorry. But, yeah, next time I will have all the stupid kinks worked out. I'm going to pick somebody's brain that I know that knows this technological stuff and figure out what the heck happened. So I will, I'll definitely get it figured out for you guys. Yeah, here's all my stuff here. Twitter, Twitch. And I have a Reddit too, if you guys wanted to follow me on Reddit if you were feeling real cheeky. You can also submit stories to Reddit too. If you want to. I have absolutely no problem with that. My Frightmare's one, and I'm gonna post it here. Honestly, I haven't really done a ton with this one, but you are more than welcome to post stories. I'm happy to read. Thank you, Spooks. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you haven't already, hit the like button, leave a comment, do all the things. Caress it, kiss it, stab it, smash it. I don't really care. Yeah. Alright, guys. Thank you for coming. I appreciate all of you. Very much love. And I catch you